Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Sammy and this is Harley's Dollhouse. For the video today I was going to show you my participation doll that I did for the Goblincore collab that is hosted by Briar Beauty Dolls and Rainbow Tape Insta. And if you want to see everyone's amazing work, just go to Instagram and look for the hashtag Goblincore collab. Everyone did such an amazing job on their Goblincore themed dolls. So, a description of Goblincore is an aesthetic based on appreciation of aspects of nature that are not typically regarded as beautiful. For example, mushrooms, frogs, and snails. So for this project, I decided to use Emberly from Cave Club. I really love the Cave Club proportions. They are super adorable, and I think she would make the perfect little Goblincore themed doll. And off camera, I rerouted her with a blend that I ordered from Shimmer. The blend is Melody, Gusty, and Dragon Scale, which creates this really pretty like jade-ish color. And I'll leave a link down below for her shop because I really love her hair and I absolutely recommend it because there's so many gorgeous colors and it's a great quality as well. And our Goblincore cutie would not be a goblin without her goblin ears. So my husband 3D modeled me these ears that are kind of goblin shaped. At the bottom of the ears, I drilled in a couple of holes and used some super glue and sewing pins, and you could just push those right in the back of behind her ears. And to secure them really well, I added just a tiny bit of epoxy sculpt. And after epoxy set for 24 hours, now it's time to do her face. I prepped her with MSC Mr. Super Clear. Also off camera, I did my best here to match the goblin ears to her skin tone. And to sketch out her eyes and her eyebrows and other facial features, I'm just using a brown watercolor pencil. I think my favorite part about these Cave Club dolls is that they have such a defined eye shape, so I don't have to struggle to make sure that my eyes are in the same place. Also, they're just extremely cute, and how can you not love these little guys? So for the eyes, I like to use my white charcoal pencil to fill out where the highlights would be, and also to color in the whole entire eye, iris and all, because I feel like it makes the colors more brighter when you go to actually color in the eyes. And for her cheeks and nose, I decided to use this bright pink shade because I thought that would be quite adorable. And for her lips, I just wanted to keep it natural, so I just gave her more of like a natural, neutral brown shade color. I don't know exactly what to call it, but it's a really pretty shade. And for her eyes, I really wanted to give her big, beautiful brown eyes, but I want them to have like a orangey tint to them. So for the bottom of the iris, I'm using a bright orange shade on the bottom, and then going in with a medium tone brown on the top, and then kind of shade it in with a darker shade. And using a brown pastel, I am going to brush some of that on around where her crease is supposed to be, and a little bit on her lower lash line as well. And I'm going to do another layer of that bright pink pastel, mostly focusing it around on her nose and the apples of her cheeks. And with my white chalk pastel, I'm going to add some white freckles to her face, and it kind of makes her look like an amanita mushroom. And now to finally finish off her face, I'm going to go in with my black watercolor pencil just to kind of do the outlines and darken everything up. And also using my white chalk pastel to add some light to her eyes. And now it's time for her outfit. The outfit I am making her is a cute little asymmetrical dress. The pattern is from Dollightful. I found this adorable mushroom fabric from my local craft store. So first I'm going to attach the back pieces to the front bodice. And after I attach the front and back of the bodice together, it's time to sew on the sleeves. After the sleeves are sewn on, I am going to sew on this trim onto the collar and also on the cuffs of the sleeves. And putting right sides together, I will be sewing up the bodice and through around the sleeves to close the bodice piece. And once both sides are sewn together, I will be attaching the bottom of the dress here. First I'm going to do a straight stitch across and gather it and add it to the bodice. And I thought her dress would look really cute with some stockings, so I added some jersey knit around her legs and I'm just going to sew around it, creating her some stockings. And I have some scrap faux leather laying around, so I decided to make her a little satchel. I'm just going to sew up the two sides here, right sides facing together, and I'll add a strap and a button later so it can close properly. And here she is with her little dress. I added a little bow on the top here by her collar. I bought some little Converse shoes for her and I painted mushrooms on the sides. And I got her some little accessories with her bag. I found her this tiny lantern. I thought it was really adorable. And I put together some jars for her. One has moss and some mushrooms and one's just crystals. And inside her pouch, I found a tiny little journal. Thought that'd be cute for her to have on hand. So she's like walking through the forest. She could write down things, maybe do some sketches. And I found a tiny little telescope that I thought was super adorable. And this little compass, because, you know, can't get lost if you have a compass. And my husband was amazing enough to make me these glasses because I was struggling to make them on my own, but he came in and saved the day. So now let's look at the finished doll. So what do you guys think of her? I think she turned out really adorable, and because of her hair color, I decided to name her Jade. I think that fits her very well. Also, I now really want to work on some more Cave Cub dolls because I think they're super adorable. Also, I will not have a video up next weekend, but Halloween weekend I will have 2 videos up. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I have them up. And also don't forget to like this video to help support my art. Alright guys, thank you so much for your love and support. I will see you next time. Bye!